Hi everybody, I just wanted to jump on really quickly and show you what I got at the op shop that I wasn't going to go to. Okay, I was really good yesterday. I wasn't tempted to go to any op shops, and Grafton's got good op shops and I didn't go, but today I had to go to Yamba. Today is Tuesday, so I went to one op shop because the other op shop was shut, and I had kids in the car so I couldn't muck around too long. But as I was walking in, I didn't buy books. I bought books. Only reason I bought books is because this is an old one. It's called The History of Tom Jones. It was originally published in the early 1900s. This is a print from the 1957, and I haven't looked at it yet. 54, one of them. This one because I thought it'd be an interesting story about Thunderbolt, because Thunderbolt was a famous Australian, as we all know. And then I picked up Nancy Cato. She's a really good storyteller of Australian books, or Australian stories, or Australian tales historically. And I also grabbed these ones because westerns sell, especially old westerns. So I grabbed all those. I think originally they were like 20 cents and 50 cents each, but I'll tell you a story about that in a second. But Louis L'Amour, if you can get, where is he? No, not that one. Louis L'Amour. Louis L'Amour is a really famous old western writer. They're really worth getting if you see them, especially if you can get them in piles, because people will buy them. I will bundle all these up in one lot on eBay, so that some western loving person can get them all in one go. I also got Artemis Fowl, and if you saw my books from last week, I've got a whole heap of them, so I'm going to add this one to it because I'm pretty sure that one's not there. So that's the only lot of books I haven't listed yet, was that Artemis Fowl. Anyway, so I've gone with my granddaughter who's sitting in the back, Miss 20 there with her baby girl. She's hiding. So she came in with me while the other two teenagers sat in the car, because I came down to pick up her to come for the night. Okay, so what I did, as I was leaving, I saw these really funky sunglasses sitting in the... I've got this thing about sunglasses. I won't wear them. Like, you know, they're so Elton John style. They're cool because they'll go in either my sister will get them because she wants some funky glasses for dress-ups, but I also have a big box in my storage, beauty box, packed of funky vintage, mostly dress-ups, but a couple of vintage glasses like that. And also these ones, which are not my style at all, but these ones are actually, what's it? DKNY. What's that brand, Lily? DKNY. I know that brand. I'll pop it up here, and I've heard of that brand before. But yeah, so I grabbed those funky ones. And then as I was about to pay and leave, as we do, we look around. And sitting on the shelf that the lady had just put out was these two things that I saw first. I thought were really cute. Now, a while ago I spoke to you about, I've got this thing about clocks and watches, love clocks, and they were sitting there, these really cute little clocks, little miniature clocks. They're $4 each. I'll tell you that story in a second too. What else did I get? There was a little, oh yes, I got this little empty, I got some little incense cones for her too. But this little bottle, which I thought was really cute, because apparently sometimes these sort of bottles sell well, and because I think they can be refilled sometimes, I don't know. But yeah, so I got that, which is can't even read what it says. Something, I'll pop it up there later and tell you what it's called. Lady Million, you my gold, something. Okay, I don't know who made that, but anyway, and what we saw was this, and Miss 20, this is why I wanted to show you this now before I lost it all. We saw these gorgeous bottles sitting next to the clocks. Miss 20 has claimed this one, which has got ecstasy written on it. She's claimed that one. It's a really gorgeous little perfume. Oh, it comes in two parts. It comes in 3 parts. Ollie, did you know that? See, look. So it comes in 3 parts. Yeah, it's got perfume still in it. So she's getting that one, and I'm getting this one, which says press dance on it. Whether I'll sell it or not, I might. But yeah, it's really cute. So I presume they're made in Italy. I'm going to look them up in a second. I'll put it up here if I find the information. So that's what I got. So anyway, so these were $4 each, $3 each, so 6. The clocks were 8, so what's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. She's only charged me $16 for everything, and only when I got here I realised that she must have undercharged me or didn't charge me for the books. Maybe the books were free, I don't know. But yeah, I did well. So the books were free. I got these, and I paid for one pair of glasses. So that was not bad for not going op shopping this week. So I'm going to try not to go op shopping for the rest of the week. And the reason I did it is because I came down here, and that's why. Okay, so anyway, that's my excuse. I'm going to stick to it. I'll see you soon. I'll add to this video probably. I might even just leave it as it is. You'll know very shortly. In the meantime, I'm going to say, just in case I end this video right now, happy hunting, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So I'm back after all, okay, because I did break my vow yesterday. I was feeling very stressed by the day that was going, so I ducked into salvos very, very quickly. And I really don't like the position my camera's in, so I'm going to muck around with it as I do, and I'm going to then share with you what I got yesterday, and I'm happy I went. A lot of it's vintage. I'm going to share with here on this channel because it's my flipping channel, is where I sell stuff mostly, and I'm going to share it on my pretty rusty channel, which has been a bit not even looked at very much lately. So I'm going to share with you what I got yesterday at Salvos. Salvos has been really nice to me for some reason in the last few months. Once upon a time it wasn't nice to me at all, so it depends on which one you go to. So shut up, let's go. First thing I did when I went in there, I actually saw this carafe. Is it called a carafe? Now I'm going to start looking at pottery. I've just joined this pottery group, and I can't remember why I joined the pottery group. I can't remember, but the stuff that had some of the pottery on there, I just look at it and go, really? But apparently they're quite well known, quite famous, and they're worth money. So I've decided to start looking at pottery. Now I saw this when I walked in. I thought that's so retro, like it's so 70s. And I looked at the bottom, and it's actually Nefertiti by Diana. Now Diana is a very well-known pottery artist back in the day, and she has a lot of stuff. If you have a look, I don't know if it's a she as a company, I don't know, but I'll let you know somewhere. But yeah, Diana pottery is well worth money. And what was interesting about that, I think this is going for, like, this by itself was $29.95 on eBay by itself, but I fortunately was able to get 2 little mugs. Now there was probably 4 mugs at one time, but I've got 2 of them. So with that, I hopefully get about $30 something, and I'll pay $5 for the set. So I thought, well, that was too good to leave behind, so I grabbed it. And I may have got a couple of books for myself because there's an author there, that I've read before, and I've decided to start collecting Australian historical novels and stuff like that, and movies and stuff, because yeah, I just thought I really like the Australian storylines and the Australian movies, and I thought that's what I'm going to collect. That's going to be my new collection. So yeah, there's a few books there I may have got, which I'm not going to share with you unless you love books and you want to know. You can ask me what I read and I'll let you know. Now I picked up this vintage dress. Now it's homemade, and it was only $4, but the reason I picked it up, and I debated about it because I like getting ones with tags. Now the reason I got this one is because it is very old velvet. It's the old, I think called silk velvet or something. It's a really beautiful, soft velvet. We don't, now if you buy this these days by the meter, you're paying a lot of money. So that's why I got it, because I can either use it as a backdrop, or I can turn it into something else, or I can sell it as it is. I haven't decided yet, but it's a beautiful, very, very soft silk velvet. Just for those that may be interested in vintage. I did get a couple of these books, but I can't find the other one. I'm trying to get the kids, one of the kids at least, interested into doing, oh, not that one. The other one was coding. I thought they were both coding. So there's a coding one and that one, but that was actually selling for $15 each. I paid $1 each for them, so I may sell that one. That, and then another vintage thing was this little pot. I was really surprised because Salvos is often very, very expensive with all this vintage stuff, but they only had $4 on this beautiful little trinket box, cut glass with a lovely lid on it. The lid only just slips on and off, but it's definitely an old, probably 50s, maybe 60s one that I'm going to see how much it's worth. So I'll probably get about $15 for that one. And just hang on for a sec. And I did, as I was leaving, I was looking in their antique vintage cupboard, where they usually have everything quite expensive. They've got a bit of jewellery in there too. They had these 2 books sitting there. Okay, this was one. It's a very old one from, well, I'm thinking it's either 1930s or 1940s, but it is definitely over 70 years old, copyright wise, and I'll talk about that in a second. So it's a beautiful old book. I've seen someone trying to sell it for $100. I don't think I get $100 for it. Whether I sell this one, I don't know at the moment. It has got some damage, but I'll talk about copyright stuff in a sec. But this was the one I really, and that was only like $2 for that book. Like it's only $2, which I was surprised because old books like that are usually worth a lot more. This one is the one I'm really excited about. This book was written back in the, I think it was I've got to remember, I'll put it up there in a second. I was looking at it yesterday. They have ones with the coloured pictures on the front, which I think are newer, the coloured front on it. This was an older one. I think it was 1930s or 1940s again. But why I was excited about it is because it is over the 70-year copyright laws. And it's got no date in this one, so it's actually older than the ones with dates. It's all these beautiful colour plates that are in it. Now these colour plates, if a book is over 70 years past the copyright date, you can actually print off all these pictures and sell the pictures. So that is what I'm thinking. Instead of me going and putting $40, because a lot of these books with the colour pictures on the front are selling for around $40, $45, $50 each, which I could do and make a quick buck, but I do like my old books. I could also print these off and sell the pictures for crafters and stuff like that. So it's really nice. It's really done on a really, like, it's nothing on the other page, so it's like a watercolor, so there's no printing coming through or anything, so it's beautiful. So every second page has got a gorgeous picture, very, very old print on it. So yeah, so I was really excited about that. It's crazy to be excited about something like that, but I can, and it's made in Australia too. Both of them were printed in Australia, which is really exciting as well. And I think that's it. I think that's it. So that I just want to make a short one, add to the other one, so I can share it with you. So Thursday today. I'm going to post this tomorrow, I think, on Friday. So take care, guys. Don't forget, happy hunting, and I'll definitely see you again tomorrow. Bye.